What's up, everybody? Getting into this episode of Days of Our Lives. Listen, if you go back and see all of my other days reviews, then you know I'm not a real big fan of Rafe. I've never been a big fan of Rafe for some odd reason. It's the two of the characters the most on this show that for some reason tick me off just by looking at them is Brady and Rafe. I don't know. It's just, I was never big on them. I know, they both been on the show a long, long time. I get it. But I when it comes to them two, I'm just very indifferent. And Rafe being appointed as commissioner again, I'm not that damn thrilled about that. I'm really not. I'm like, come on now. What happened to Eli being commissioner? I thought Eli was police commissioner. Then wasn't it Sean as a police commissioner? I don't know. They just keep playing, ring around the rosy with this damn position so many times. I prefer if Eli returns to the commissioner position. I really much prefer that rather than Rafe being police commissioner. I'm just saying. And I'm glad, Rafe and Hope are not getting back together, obviously, because Christian Alfonso is not coming back to the show. So, as sucky as that is, I'm glad her and Rafe are not getting back together, because I really did not like them as a couple. Because when they were together, he was such a sanctimonious ass. Like, he just never supported her. He always questioned her every 5 minutes, doubting her. It was just so freaking annoying watching him and her to be together. Like, it was just annoying. I am super happy, though, that my boo, Jack A. Harry, is coming to Days of Our Lives. Like, Jack A. is funny as hell. If you watch Jack A. Harry back in the day when she was on Sister Sister and when she was on 227, Jack A. is funny as hell. Like, she's funny. I love Jack A. Like, I'm super happy she's coming on the show. I don't know what role she playing yet. I haven't seen it. If y'all know, let me know. But, I'm happy that she's coming on. I think it'll be great. But going back to Rafe is going to have his hands full with the Salem PD, because I agree with Abe. There's a lot going on right now. With Ava being back and Allie accusing Tripp of rape and all that stuff, it's just going to be hell. He's going to have a lot on his plate being the newly minted police commissioner. Hopefully he's ready. So anyway, moving on from that, this heifer Gwen is just off her rocker. Like, she is hell bent on destroying Abigail. She wants what Abigail has. She wants her life. She's working with Dr. Roth. She's just, doing whatever she can to destroy her. But she's pissed off even more because Abigail is no longer suspecting that Gabby drugged her. And before Gwen could find out who she suspect, that's, she got interrupted. Gwen is insane. Like, homegirl is quite a few sandwiches short of a damn picnic. Like, that girl is bonkers. Like, she's going cray-cray. I'm just like Gabby. I'm just like, Gwen, go somewhere. Like, you need some special meds, something. Because everything that she's done the last few months have been paying off for her, but now it's starting to crumble. Because Abigail and Jack have mended fences, and now she knows that she doesn't suspect Gabby of drugging her, so now she got to try to come up with a new way to destroy Abigail. And when Abigail and Jack left the park, this chick grabbed that toy bat and started tearing up the damn cart full of poinsettias. And I'm so glad Jennifer walked up on her and saw that, because Jennifer was like looking like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, homegirl is bugged out. She's nuts. Psycho Cindy. Like, she's crazy as all get out. And I'm glad somebody witnessed it, because she's not going to stop until she gets what she wants with her crazy ass. Hopefully they shut her down. Chad continues to be Chad. He continues to be dumb. He keeps flashing back to all these suspicions that he has all these suspicious links between Jake and Abigail. So he flat out asked her if she's having an affair with Jake. Chad, you could not be any more dumb. Like, bro, you don't know your wife by now? You don't see the crazy that's going on in your face? Like, you know, Chad was always kind of slow when it came to things. Like, he doesn't think. And his little weird obsession with Jake and whatnot. Speaking of Jake, him and Kate are doing the do. Listen, I'm happy that Kate, you know, because Kate being her age is still fine as wine for her age. And I'm pretty sure, you know, she's seasoned, of course. She got that good wop. You know, she got that good punani, I'm sure. But Kate needs to start dating somebody age appropriate. Because what are you doing with all these little young boys? Like, what are these young boys gonna do for you in the future? You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess it makes her feel young to be having sex with somebody young, I suppose. But it's like, come on now. Date you somebody that's age appropriate. Go get Roman or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, go do something. Go be with somebody that's, you know, not young enough to be your child. You know what I mean? Like, that's just a little creepy to me. I always kind of had a problem with old people dating or messing around with young folk. Because that's just like, ill. I don't care how fine you are at your age, you know what I'm saying? But I'm sure somebody you know, around your age group, your age bracket would appreciate all the fineness that you have. But messing around somebody young like that, no. Because where y'all gonna go? Disneyland, McDonald's, the Kiddie Mills? Like, where you gonna go? I'm just saying. What intellectual conversation could you have? I mean, some people are, you know, wise beyond their years at young ages. I should know. But it's just like, come on now. How far do you think this is gonna go? Marriage? I mean, you give somebody young like that. Like, look at Demi and Ashton Kutcher. They had a nice little run, but I knew that shit wasn't going to last forever. Because Ashton was going to want some kids. And Demi ain't trying to have no more damn kids at her age. And she already got grown kids. Ain't no way. So the same can be said about Jake. What if he wants children one day? Ain't no way Kate popping out no kids at her old age. She might look fine as wine, but them eggs is hard boiled and cracked. She ain't got no more eggs to produce. Like, I'm just saying. Shit, she got great grandchildren now. So it's like, nah. I don't know. But I mean, they do look good together. I mean, if they just end it for the sex, then I'm here for it. But, you know, if y'all try and get serious and whatnot, y'all need to break that off. Because that ain't going to go down forever. I'm just saying. It's just really, really not. And Chad just need to mind his business when it comes to Jake. Like, mind your business. Like, don't sit there being all up in his biz every 5 seconds. Like, what you worried about who he with? Because now he thinking that Jake's sleeping with Gabby and whatever. And Jake had to put him in his place real quick. Like, no, I did not sleep with Gabby. Mind your business. Like, get out. And Kate, of course, got to sneak around because she know that Jake and Chad don't get along or whatever. Like, Chad don't like Jake. So she ain't trying to ruin her relationship with Chad. Because, you know, she see Chad as a son. But it's like, and come to think of it, Kate is an old hoe. Because it's like, you done been with how many Demira men you done slept with? Who she slept with? Okay, so she was married and slept with Stefano. R.I.P. Stefano. I miss Stefano. Can't nobody do it like Stefano. I'm gonna tell you right now. You know, I'm gonna tell you after I say this. So she did it with Stefano, married him. She married Andre, did it with him. Did she ever sleep with EJ? I don't think she did. No. I don't think she slept with EJ. But I don't think her and Stefan slept together. I don't think so. But now you're sleeping with Jake. That's just nasty. Like, you done been ran through. But, yeah. Ever since Stefano died, that Demira family has just crumbled. Like, there's nobody in that family that's as ruthless as Stefano. You know what I'm saying? Like, they need to get that family back to being tough. You know what I'm saying? Like, running that family how Stefano ran it. I need somebody to come up and do something. So anyway, Jack and Jennifer need to figure out their mess. I'm actually happy that Jennifer was playing around on Jack feelings or whatever. You know, getting all drunk, hanging out with Bonnie, partying like it's 1999. You know what I'm saying? And she actually enjoyed the attention that those men was giving her. But, you know, she admitted to Julie that she was still in love with Jack, of course. She just wanted to kind of get a little sweet revenge on him for him messing around with Kate while she was in a coma. I could understand that. But she all hungover and whatnot. You know, she got to kind of be careful with hanging around Bonnie now. Because we all know, Bonnie, partying shit. Partying is her middle name. But I like how Bonnie was getting under Jack's skin and stuff, talking about how Jennifer went home with one of the dudes and, you know, the guy showed them a real good time. I like how she was messing around with his emotions. That shit was funny. But of course, Justin was pissed about it. Justin needed, you know, calm his little self down. Him and Bonnie do look good together. I love Bonnie. I miss Adrian, but I love me some Bonnie, though. Because Bonnie just be having the time of her life. That's the type of energy I love. Somebody who could just have fun with life. They don't take it seriously. Like, you could just have a ball. And that's how Bonnie is. You know, and she was playing around with Justin, too. Talking about how she was with this dude and stuff. And getting it in and all this mess. And, I love it, though. I want to see where her and Justin can go. Like, hopefully they can get more serious and stuff. And they agreed to go out to dinner or whatnot. I'm happy about that. I like seeing them together. Hopefully Jennifer and Jack can get their shit together and move past all the foolishness and get together and be a couple again. Because that's what I'm waiting on. But anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode. I will see y'all all later. Have a good day. Peace.